fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
On your deck. Oh, if you have a pretty one, I bet you are. And if you don't have a pretty one, Jamie Breneman here can help you. He has Chattanooga Exteriors. Good to see you back on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So often when you're here, we talk about remodels. We're going to talk about decks today and the safety of the flooring that you use. This is something that you can help people with for a new deck or a remodel?
Yes. Yeah, so deck safety month is in May, and so what we want to do is we want to highlight and really stress the importance of looking at your deck every single year to make sure that things haven't changed before you go have parties on it and have family gatherings and things like that on it. So we offer that service to you. We could come out and look at it and tell you, hey, this is good, this is bad, this needs to be replaced. You know, because a lot of times people don't know what to look for. Right. And so, you know, the average homeowner probably doesn't even go underneath their deck and look at it and say, oh yeah, I know what this is and this is and that is. And they go on it, and if it doesn't feel unsafe, they just say, oh, it's good. Well,
let me ask you this too, Jamie, because there are lots of different ways to have a deck. So we often think about the safety factor in being if you have a really highly elevated deck, but even if you have one that's just a few feet off the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen stuff that's been 3 feet off the ground that has collapsed, and people have, you know,
toppled.
Yeah, and it's not a good thing. And we've had there was a restaurant here in Chattanooga a few years ago that had a deck collapse. Yeah. And the main thing is that one of the most common areas is where it attaches to the house. So what happens is it's not attached right, or it's somebody thinks that they are attaching it right, and they just didn't get it right, or somebody made some adjustments to the house after the deck was done. And so you just got to really know what you're looking at in order to say, okay, this thing is safe.
Okay, so for example, the flooring that we're talking about this morning, my thought would be that you would come out to my house and you would just kind of surface fix it. But I realize as I'm talking to you, that's not addressing a problem that might be underneath.
It's the deck boards are kind of the obvious stuff. Usually a homeowner knows, like, hey, this deck board is weak, you know, it's cracked, it's split, that's probably bad. That's not where most people miss it. It's underneath the deck where it attaches to the house, the posts that support it, the stringers or the supports for the stairs or the rails. That's the most common areas that we see that when we look at decks, okay, hey, it's the connection to the house, it's the rails, it's the stairs, and it's the support post. You know, there's something wrong with either the fastener or the size or hey, this wood is not meant to support this. A lot of times people have, you know, they didn't use a big enough piece of lumber to support this deck that it is.
So when you go under there and you see a problem, y'all are going to do the repair. Will you be repairing it with lumber again, or do you repair it with something that's meant to last?
We can do a bunch of different things. So like with framing, we have wood, we have steel, and we have aluminum. So you can use those options. For deck boards, we have composite deck boards. For railing, we have composite and aluminum rails. So we have a number of different options. So if we could come out, you give us a call, we would come out, schedule an appointment, take a look at everything, say, hey, these are the things that need to be fixed. This is what it's going to cost you, and this is when we can do it. And then, you know, and if you want us to do it, then we go forward with that.
So how often should you do that, the inspection part?
You should probably do it, if you haven't done it in the last 5 years, I would do it immediately. You know, if you are in a new house, I would still get it inspected, because it doesn't mean because you have a brand new house that your deck is safe.
I need to start putting my money where my mouth is, because I say things and then I don't do them either. But I've become more and more a believer that you should probably periodically just pay for your own home inspection. Like I went to the doctor to know what's happening.
I mean, it's a yearly checkup. I mean, we need to be looking. I tell people they need to walk around their house and do an inspection just visually every 3 months, because you don't know, you know, a bird has made a nest up here in this place I never go to, and it's clogged up this pipe, and now it's causing problems inside.
So have you ever had a time where you've gone to someone's house to do this and you found a problem that you've been able to offset?
Yeah, I mean, I've been out to houses where I'm like, hey ma'am, do not walk on this deck again.
Really?
Yeah, do not come out here. This deck is not safe. Do not come out here again. You know, and then some of them are fine, and some of them we need a few little adjustments here and there. You know, it's not that it's going to fall down, but it's like, hey, this is bad and we need to fix this.
So if you have an old wooden deck, I'm sure you love it, not to speak ill of it, but is that where you see most of the problems when you use your hardy plank and stuff? It's more long lasting?
Yeah. So we see a lot of the code has changed, and what we know that is good and what's safe and what is meant to last. And so we just want to make sure that everybody is up to code and we're doing the right things and helping people out.
You brought an example, I guess, of a railing.
Yes.
The sky's the limit on what you can choose there too.
Yeah, so this beautiful is a new rail that we have. Really, it's pretty. A vertical cable rail. We have, you know, probably 30 or 40 different railings to choose from. So, I mean, really the sky's the limit. Everything's customizable. It's just incredible. So
I like that because it's very, it's delicate.
Yeah, and it's meant to disappear, but it's very. So these are stainless steels and they're painted black. So this is a matte black. So we're seeing more matte finishes now in the rails. We're used to have like a shiny rail. Right. Now we're getting more into the matte.
Okay, so we'll blame you for the honeydew list.
Okay.
When people finish watching you today, what should they do to go inspect their deck? What should they look for?
They should look for where it's connected to the house, the post, the stairs, and the rails. Those are the things, or they can give us a call and we'll come do it for them. And
here's where you will find them. ChattanoogaExteriors.com, the phone number 805-3800. Thank you.
Thank you.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go